Preston, wake up. Our website made $100 today.
Our website? I haven't checked it all week. I've been sleeping.
Well, I've been checking it all day. We made $100. You need to get up. Come on, it's money making time.
All right,
let's go.
I'm
Take
getting,
the computer. Come on. Well, you don't take the computer. I take the computer.
All right. I'm getting up.
Come on.
I'm getting up.
Let's go make some money. Up and at 'em.
All right.
Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah.
Let's be clear that passive income will take input from you. Just like physics or alchemy, you will always need to exchange some energy for another. You can't get something from nothing, as it turns out.
So what does it require from you? Basically, there are two types of input that are going to be necessary to generate what is known as passive income.
The first input you'll need is time. The majority of these methods are going to require an initial investment of lots of your time before you can officially go hands off.
The second input you'll need is money. Yes, the famous adage, it takes money to make money, is absolutely true.
If you don't have enough money, it's possible to substitute that input with time. If you don't have enough time, that can be exchanged for an investment of money. Make sense?
Keep that very important fact in mind as we launch right into our passive income idea list. Ready?
Ready as ever. Idea number one, digital products. If you take the time to create a digital product once, you can sell it over and over and over again. This is an incredibly popular source of recurring, autopiloted income, and for good reason.
With such an evolved internet landscape and billions of people using it every day, there's never been a bigger market for a variety of digital goods.
All of these can be shipped electronically, so after some initial effort, it can quickly become a hands-free operation.
I'm going to rapid fire some of these types of goods right at you, so get ready. Stock photos, illustrations, video, music, 3D models, icon packs, templates, online courses, video workshops, fonts, website themes, plugins, ebooks, PDF guides, worksheets, printables, and I've run out of breath.
But you get the picture. There are endless kinds of digital products that you can peddle. If you have an easy-to-use platform to sell them on and use some marketing to push out your presence, you too can start rolling money in. They're not going to use me flubbing the line for bloopers, I hope.
I know, but that's the point of a blooper. It's a mess up.
Yeah, but usually it's funny. It's not funny, this is just sad.
Our second passive income idea comes in the form of royalties. This is a big umbrella filled with a shocking amount of potential. Let's break down what exactly this passive income stream could have in store for you.
This is related to digital goods, but has some unique monetization application. Essentially, people pay for the right to use your ideas, your thoughts, your creations, and your content of all kinds.
This covers music, both in licensing it for commercial use and for it being sold directly to consumers. There are even specialty royalty rights for licensing music to TV shows and movies.
Books are also covered by royalties. Usually, publishers pay them to authors in order to distribute and sell audiobooks, ebooks, paperbacks, and even merchandise.
If you patent an idea, people can pay you the licensing fees in order to use that idea.
If you create a franchise, people can pay you royalties to use your name and assets to create locations of your business that they run themselves.
And if you make a piece of software, you can sell the licenses for people to have the right to use, reuse, and even edit your program.
Moving on to our third passive income method, websites. First of all, you should know that we've already got other great videos that go deep into some of the monetization methods you can implement for all kinds of different websites, as well as specific site ideas.
Definitely check those out if this idea seems like it'll be a good match for you. A website can be loaded up with content and then monetized through ads, affiliate links, and much more in order to capitalize on the passive traffic it receives.
This idea takes an initial time investment where you plan and design your site and then write or create content that populates it.
Having a large number of pages, as well as a reason for people to stay on your site and engage with it, will be the primary converters of clicks to dollars.
If you want to save on the amount of time this will take, you can use online freelancer tools to find writers and content creators that can handle some of that hard work for you.
You can set up your site to not require any more maintenance after the initial launch, or you can update it occasionally with some additional content and feedback.
Either way, you'll want to wait patiently as your traffic builds. Don't get discouraged if you're not making money immediately.
That being said, this is absolutely one of those ventures that can bring in an unexpected amount of money over time. There's very little risk too. You can flip your website to a third party for the cost of what you put into it if you no longer want it.
All right, our fourth idea is an on-demand products business. These businesses are best known through print-on-demand t-shirts, print-on-demand paperback books, as well as drop shipping sites that ship per order of an item.
These are incredible, hands-off methods for selling products without having to make or ship anything yourself.
This is another idea that will take some time investments. This will come down to developing some content, sourcing your dropshipper or merchandise printer, and setting up an online shop.
As with our second idea, you can exchange some of the time investments with money investments by outsourcing designs and content to freelancers, or buying into existing product lines.
Once you get this idea rolling with some niche products ready to ship on a marketplace, establish a clean website and do some light advertising. This business can bring in a substantial passive stream of income.
This brings us to our last idea that can rely primarily on time. Idea number 5, an app business. Sure, apps seem like a hard standard to reach, and that's because this business requires quite a bit of trial and error.
Take some time to get to know apps, what gaps there are in the marketplace, and how to use all the free development tools available to you.
Every day, new methods are made public that make creating an app easier and easier to create from an entry-level perspective.
Launch an app or 2 or 3 and see how the market responds. You might just have an overnight success with a simple, easy-to-use, aesthetically pleasing app.
If that happens, your app could more or less be on autopilot, not requiring much more from you in terms of hands-on maintenance.
Otherwise, you might get feedback on how your app can be improved and what people are really hoping for. This can help you either develop your app further or apply those lessons to other app ideas.
By charging a reasonable amount, offering additional features for a premium price, or even implementing ads, affiliate links, sponsorships, and more monetization strategies, each app can bring in thousands of dollars each month.
If you don't have the time to create and develop an app, this is another opportunity to hire out tasks to a freelancer, buy existing assets, or even purchase a full-fledged, pre-existing app that you market further.
If there was a show for useless talents, we'd be the richest people in the world. Let's shuffle on over to our 6th passive income idea, rentals. I bet when you hear that, you think, I can't just buy a house and rent it out. I don't have that kind of money. Would I be here if I had that kind of money?
And we hear you, loud and clear. That being said, there are tons of things you could rent out that don't include real property or land, though that's its own incredibly lucrative option.
Other things you can rent, as we've described down to the finest detail on our website, include things like goats. Yep, you can rent out goats.
You can rent out chickens too.
Yes, you can. You can rent out video and audio equipment, sewing machines, computers, your car, your bike, your dog. It may seem like I'm just listing random things, but all of those have been used to launch incredibly successful businesses, all starting on the side too.
Think about what kind of resources you have access to that you've already invested money into that could be rented out when not being utilized.
You can also consider the kind of cash flow you currently have, and if investing in something small, but rentable, could be a worthwhile venture for you.
There are apps and programs out there that can match specific items for rent with seekers of those items. Or, like Idea 4, you could create an app that fulfills your specific rental need.
Anyway.
That could have been a good blooper if I didn't say the F word.
No, stop swearing.
Well, it's really hard, okay?
All right, our final, most unique, and most 7th passive income idea, vending machines.
This is a super unique idea and is growing in popularity as a low-effort, sort of passive revenue stream.
These have long been popular overseas with all sorts of novelty options, and bringing those concepts to the United States would be a real power play.
The basic idea is to invest an initial sum of money in some physical machines, fill them with goodies, be they snacks, meals, toys, or even daily use goods, and then check back in on them occasionally to refill them and offload your earnings.
You can integrate apps with this, do some guerrilla marketing, introduce time-limited goods, and more. Let the idea be your launching pad, and don't be afraid to take it in all sorts of interesting directions.
This is only a fraction of the ideas that we've brainstormed, and only a taste of what you could accomplish. We have hundreds more ideas on howtostartanllc.com.
And we're coming up with new ones constantly. When we hear feedback on the businesses people are looking to start, we start researching in order to provide you the best information possible.
And we're not just providing the ideas either. Follow the links below for full-blown how-to guides on starting each of these businesses.
We're dedicated to providing quality content and educational materials to make starting your own business easy and approachable. Give us a like and subscribe for more videos.
Leave us a comment if you've got a business idea you need help getting off the ground. We'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction.
That's all for now. From all of us at Truic, we wish you the best of luck with your new business.
I don't do it for the money, I do it for the fame.
And if you make a piece of software, you can sell the licenses for people to have the rights to use.
You like my impression of you?